Hello and welcome everyone. A long time no see. Um, yeah, very excited and also, to be honest, a little bit nervous. Long time that I haven't recorded live play for YouTube, but yeah, excited to do it. And today I am going to play the $10 stakes on GG Poker. I play on GG Poker as well. I kind of like it. Uh, like it's a little bit different because you're playing without a HUD, but I enjoy it actually as well because then you kind of want to explore the population a little bit more. You can't really gain too many reads, right? So it's especially for me, it was um, quite difficult at the beginning, to be honest, because I'm so used to use my HUD that I'm like hyper exploiting the numbers all the time, and now you kind of want to be a little bit more balanced against the regs, a little bit more paying attention what people are actually doing and stuff. So but yeah, it's still fun. It's like a different type of fun, I would say. Good. So we're folding here. We have two players with an A rank. I mean, I wouldn't put, they can still be recreationals, but it's like kind of unlikely. So Jack 9 suited GTO wise should be a raise call. If I would have a HUD, I would know what is the best play, because sometimes it is better to actually go for an all-in, especially when they re-jam a little bit too much. And here we go for a small bet, 884. He shouldn't have hit here very often against the min raise. A lot of offsuited 4x's, or at least a couple are folding. Doesn't make much sense, right? It looks like an 8, a draw, a 4. But I mean, we have Jack 9 off suited, suited, no backdoor draw or something, so we are going to simply fold. Yeah, like, don't talk yourself into playing back, raising back, calling and trying things. Yeah, I tried way too often, and in the end, most of the time, it's just they just have it. They just have it most of the time. So we're simply going to fold, but we'll pay attention. We pay attention. Was kind of suspicious for sure. Because on an 884, it's still kind of dry. Do you really want to raise your 8? It's like it's kind of weird. Okay, 8-7 standard jam, king 4 suited standard call. And now we are heads up. We just assume he's a regular. Usually I assume people are recreationals, but here on GG it's like a little bit different. Here, if I'm new in a pool and the $10 stakes I'm not really playing, here I would really go with the ranks. So someone who is A rank, I would assume as an unknown that he is a regular. But it doesn't have to be, right? He can be a recreational and have this A rank. But if someone has a C rank or a D rank or an E rank, like, I would just assume at the beginning that he is a recreational. He's min raising. Some players are super nutted here, but yeah, against an unknown regular, this is definitely a rejam. He can raise call worse, Jack 10 suited, King 10 suited, Queen 10 suited stuff, even stuff that we dominate heavily. Yeah, but I mean, some players are very, very nutted, but we don't know this. Like, we don't have any reads, so definitely just rejam and cooler. Now we're going for the next tournament. Maybe we hit a million. No, just the min. 20 bucks. Yeah, so here we have a D rank and the limp, so he's 100% recreational. So he's just telling us right away, and this is something regular players are not doing. So you go here, and this is my recreational tag. I mean, don't take it as an offense, everyone from Germany, but I would say 90% of the time, if someone is from Germany, he's a recreational player. Simply because Germans nowadays have such a shitty system, like how many tables they can play and stuff. Like, they German government basically destroyed online poker. So most players who are actually playing are just recreationals. They have the German tag. Yeah, it's not really profitable, and it's like 4 table max. They can only deposit like 1k euros per month and stuff. So it's very tough for a like regular player to actually play. And yeah, no, you see like he's using weird sizings. He was going for a 5.5x and call with the jack 10 off. So he's 100% also recreational. So you see, the game seemed to be quite good so far. Yeah, this is definitely something that he shouldn't do. Very good. He's winning the game. That's the best what can happen. Like, we are getting it in good, but our opponent is winning the game. So he has money to play. He can enjoy the game and made a nice stack out. Probably happy about that as well. Sorry. Especially when you are playing in a pool, then yeah, we should be happy about every tournament that we are actually losing against a recreational. Okay, free pro. Yeah, C rank from Brazil. Just going to check it back. Photos suited. Pretty good flop for our hand. We have a mid pair. We have a like. If I would have the suspicion that he might erase me here on the flop, I would probably check back. That's a pretty good hand to check back. But I mean, usually players don't really check raise too much. So what I'm going to do is, I love here bet check snap. So basically I'm going to check back and then I'm just calling the river because he can have random overcards that he's now probably folding. I could bet and protect my hand, but he can have random, like he can have like queen 7 type of hands or queen 8 and stuff. So it's, yeah. I think he would value bet a 10, he would value bet a 9, a 6 he would probably bet on flop. He can have a better 4, but other than that, I think we still have a thin value bet here. He can call us with queen highs, king highs, or a 3. So that's perfect. I think this is a value bet many players are missing. They're just kind of afraid that, oh, your opponent has a better hand. But if you have a good hand reading and range awareness, then this was quite a clear value bet. I still want to use the small sizing because I want to get called by queen highs, king highs, and a couple of very weak pairs. If I go big, then I'm afraid that a lot of these hands would actually start folding. So I think I played this pretty good. Alternatively, we could have bet turn small with a plan to check back the river. This would be a fine line as well. Jack 10 off. I'm not going to call an all-in from the button. Definitely not. 8.5 big blinds is too much. And even here, blind versus blind, we are playing against one recreational and one unknown player. It's probably a regular. He's playing from Russia, has an A rank. Yeah, like if you're living in Russia and not in Moscow or something, then just earning 1k euros is very often enough. Same for Brazil. So you have a lot of like professional players who can actually play for a living on relatively low stakes, even on 5 euro stakes, 10 euro stakes. They might play for a living actually, depending on the situation, right? Because you can earn like probably like 2-3k on these stakes already, which is pretty nice. Probably even more, depending on the hours you're putting in. Yeah, Jack 3 off, not going to isolate the recreational player. He was also kind of passive, right, with a 3 in the last hand. Yeah, I don't like this because last time he had like a bottom pair, he was not betting, he was playing passively, so it's kind of strong. I'm still calling 1 because we have pretty good implied odds on the 3 on the jack. He might give up on turns and not bet. So it might go check, and we win. Yeah, against the sizing, I'm definitely folding. I would probably call another 1BB bet, but yeah, 2.7 definitely a fold. Ace 9, going all in, 4.5 big blinds. Kind of unfortunate with 4.5 Ace 9 off is like super nuts. He has Ace King suited. Yeah, I mean, it happens. Just go on. We don't really care about these kind of situations. We didn't really lose money there, right? Because if he would have Ace 9 and we would have had Ace King, or we would win the same, right? So these are not the spots where we are actually making money. Like we are making money when we are playing a spot better, differently, better than our opponent with like reverse cards, right? So this is where we are making money or losing money, but not in these like cooler situations. Over the long run, they just are like plus minus zero. Yeah, queen 6 off, we are folding. So what I'm like, usually if I'm playing on winner marks and I have a HUD, I play super high VPIP small blind with big blind 3-way. On GG poker, I tend not to. I'm definitely folding like the bottom range. It's just too dangerous against aggressive opponents, but I still have to figure it out. Like I'm kind of new to the pool, so I will, after I played like 10,000 games, I will analyze the pool. I will take a look how much people are isolating, how much they're folding to c-bets, etc. So I can have a more defined strategy, right? But I mean, at the beginning, I'm playing like kind of safe, a little bit tighter overall, I would say. Damn, this dog looks like my dog. Like, honestly. Then it's you. If he's jamming, this is like theoretically, I think this is a call. Still going to fold because I think people are just probably not jamming like as wide as they're supposed to. And it's very marginal. But I think we are playing against the regular, so it's not that I'm going to be in super nitty here. I will take some like higher variance spots here for sure. And yeah, like if you're a high stakes player and you go down in stakes and you're playing like usually way higher and you have an edge against the regulars, still don't be too optimistic in what kind of edge you actually have. Like it's not that like against 2 regs, it's not that I'm making now like 30 chips in these games or something, right? It's like you have like a tiny edge against most players, even on the tens and $20 stakes, right? Of course, you will win against most other regulars, but yeah, it's not that we can avoid a lot of the like marginal spots, because very quickly, if we fold too much, or like if we try to avoid all the variants, then we are going from a winning player to maybe slightly losing player, because they are just jamming super wide and they are exploiting us in like naturally, for example, right? So yeah, be a little bit careful. Yeah, because I see some players, like overdoing it a little bit with like edge passing spots against other regulars when they are like sometimes playing like lower stakes or something. Pocket threes, easy call against a reg. Pocket fours, that's super unfortunate. Yeah, it's basically worst case scenario. Pocket pair, we have very little equity to win. 10-5, limp, folding. Same for heads up. Like it's not that I'm playing like 100% of hands, which I might or will do very often when I have a HUD and stuff. I'll fold my 7 deuce off, etc. Jack 10 suited, we can mix it up. We can play ISO and call against the jam. We can check it back. Like both options are fine. It's an interesting spot. I think I'm going for 2 streets here. Going to bet like half potish, a little bit more than half pot, and then jam turns. I can even jam flop, to be honest. Like this is an option for sure as well. I have a couple of ugly cards, like the jack is ugly, the 6 is ugly. 9 and 7 are not perfect, but we definitely get it in. Seven for off, already getting kind of close, like pretty marginal. Against some super aggressive regulars, I might just fold it right away. But yeah, we still try to play like as high PIP as possible. Yeah, 10-7. It's not an open jam at 9.6 big blinds. We're still trying to limp, but he seemed to be quite aggressive with the ISO jamming. I'll already do some adjustments. I'll fold like a bottom and open jam a couple of hands that might be limp folds, but still profitable jams. Then I'll do it. 4-3 off, definitely calling 1. Of King XS, he's open jamming. So I think we are good here pretty often. It's not that he folded his small blind very often. That's very good. A 10, he's like a strong 10, he's second barreling super often. Can have a better 4 sometimes, but I think we have a value bet here. Especially on the king, I don't think he's bluffing much, so I'm going to block bet and fold to a jam. Yeah, like on this card, he's not jamming randomly. So I still can't go too big. Like he can have better 4s, he can have like a jack 4, queen 4 type of hand. Yeah, against this guy, this is not a trapping hand, but this is a hand that I might limp and fold against some tighter guys, but against him, I'm definitely just open jamming. Eight four. Let's try a loosey-goosey ISO here ourselves. Okay, just going to limp jam. He's 100% a reg. I mean, I already noted him as a reg, which is kind of weird. I don't remember this nickname. From Argentina. Yeah, this is an ugly hand, but I mean 6.8 big blinds with Jack 9 off is actually a call. Yeah, that's very unlucky. So he got quite a lot of EV of us, but yeah, we can't really fold. Like he was like pretty aggro, and this hand can call up to like 9 big blinds or something, like Nash wise. So yeah, 6.9 is a call. Like he's jamming like Jack 8 off, Jack 7 off, Jack 2 suited to Jack 6 suited. So we are dominating a couple of hands, right? Same for like 10-9 off, 9-8 suited. So yeah, like we dominate more than enough. And yeah, was just a little bit unlucky that he had the queen 9. Ace 4 off. Actually a fold. Regular, kind of aggressive regular in the big blind. Segismundo from Thailand, unknown. It's B rank, so maybe regular as well. 3x is very unusual sizing. Something you shouldn't use. Yeah, I'm not going to play this one. This one as well. Just fold. Yeah, and in the future you can expect more videos from us again. We will do, all 3 of us, Oscar, Cito, and myself, we will do more content on YouTube, and yeah, here and there maybe also a couple of like community events. And we have now our free rolls that is weekly, so there will be a lot of things going on around TBP, and we try to make as good content as we can for you. And yeah, we hope that you'll enjoy and help us grow. Comments, likes, subscriptions and stuff. That would be nice. That would be nice. That would be really nice. Yeah, photos off, really card that in this one. But we just stay patient, right? Nothing we can do. We're just getting the card dealt that we are getting dealt, and then we make a decision, right? So there's nothing personal, there's nothing emotional. That's just how it is, right? We still get a little bit frustrated sometimes. But yeah, I mean, we actually shouldn't. Like, if we have the right mindset and the right thought process, like, there shouldn't be any frustration. Like, it's just solving a puzzle, right? We get a hand. If it's good or bad, like, there's no good or bad. This is not a good or bad hand. There's just decisions, right? And that's it. Like, you have a hand and you have a decision. You make a good decision or a bad decision. And yeah, but like, if the situation is good or bad, like something like this actually doesn't really. That's what you are defining, right? Okay, again. Yeah, I mean, if you are busting MTT final table bubble in a huge tournament, I would say that's bad, right? But that's not what I mean. I mean, especially in spins, it's such a like grinding game, and you're just making your decisions and trying to get as much EV as possible. A7 off. We're definitely going to call a jam, and we are going to rejam against the min raise. I land. It's actually pretty cool on GG. You're learning some flags. You're I definitely got some decent flag recognizing skills. I still had to double check because like there are a couple of flags that look kind of similar than this one. So I was not 100% sure that is Ireland. Yeah, I'm running pretty badly so far from the runs, but I think we just make good decisions overall. Next time we have the good cards. Yeah, so we are definitely getting this in. Yeah, pot committed. Check it off. Yes, ace-4 off. That's actually pretty decent situation for us. And we win. We have 5.5 big blinds, 1 double up, and we have 12 big blinds. So we definitely have a shot to win this one. If he is folding, we are going to open jam. Go all in. Calling us with 7s again, pretty okay. I mean, you didn't need so many of these, like quads, flopping the quads against the king 3 off. Feels kinda overkill, right? Okay, let's play another one. 1K. Nope. 30 bucks. Off, we're going to fold. And yeah, very likely recreational. He's from China. He's 3xing, then he's pot betting on the queen 10-9. He's just calling, which is kind of weird. Usually he's jamming a lot. Yeah, like this is wild. Queen 8 off, 3xing pre-flop. I mean, post-flop is fine. This one here, yeah, wild. Yeah, 100% recreational. Jack 10 off, we are calling. Let's see if we are getting in the same situation. yeah, kinda. Okay, so we have the straight, and I am going to actually jam the turn. Yeah, he would call so many stupid flush draws. Pair plus something. Okay. He was actually ahead because he had a 10 plus flush draw. But yeah, recreationals, they will call like so much bullshit. By the way, he was 3xing a 10-6 off, so I'm going to trap this hand here with the limp. Definitely not folding to an all-in. Yeah, 3x 10-6 off. So this is very aggressive and actually very bad. Photos off, can't do anything with that hand. It's folding. And here we kind of have to wait a little bit for a good hand, but yeah, still limping. He was ISO jamming, like king 4 suited was not too bad, but I expect him to ISO jam just stupid shit hands. This again is set up, so like actually didn't do too much wrong here. Okay, let's play a last one here. Yeah, let me know what kind of games are you playing? Like what poker side you would like us to cover. To maybe do a live play. If I have an account there, I can try. King 8 off, I'm going for a min raise fold. Against some place I might open jam. Against some place I might limp. So But yeah, raise fold should be like more or less standard. Yeah, is someone of you guys playing on GG? And if yes, like how is it going? How is it going? Yeah, like if you're playing on GG or you think about playing, there are a couple of things that are very important, right? So you really want to maximize your Rakeback. So always do the goal challenge, right? Never miss the goal challenge. And always try to min cash the leaderboard. And what is very important in the leaderboard, like if you're playing from Europe, then if you want to get the min cash, you always should wake up in the morning, because the last 2 hours before the leaderboard ends is happy hour. And there was so often before I recognized it, like I was like pretty high up the ranks in the leaderboards, and I thought I'm 100% safe, but in the end I was just always like outnumbered like one or two spots, because people, they just they wake up in the morning as well, and then they play till they have a spot in the leaderboards, right? So wake up in the morning if you're from Europe, and then just try to cash in, because when there's the daily 50k leaderboard, it's very valuable, right? So for example, for a min cash in the $20 stakes, to get the $50 ticket, you need around, I don't know, between 32 and 40,000 points. So that's like around 240 games, right? So that's like 20 cents per game that you're getting additional, which is pretty good. Like this is like a lot of Rakeback. So you should always try to get at least the min cash. So what I'm doing most of the time, you see it here, like 32,000 gold. 7-3 off, I'm going to 40 against a regular. So this is the 8-hour challenge. I don't like stress, right? So I usually just do this one here, 32,000. That's pretty much like 200 games. And when I'm 6 tabling, it takes me like 2.5 hours or something on the $20 stakes. So this is what I sometimes do in the evenings. Yeah, this is a call. And when I finish it, then in the morning, you just wake, I don't know, like up 9 or something when you're in Europe. Then basically what you want to do is just pay attention if people are grinding, and they will. Like last time I needed like 41k, but I needed to play like another 40 games or 35 games in the morning, and or like not in the morning, but in like during the last 2 hours, depending on where you live, right? So yeah, but I think it's crucial, right? Because over the long run, maximizing Rakeback is super important on GG and stuff. Okay, good. So hope you enjoyed this session, and see you soon. We'll do more of these. Okay, bye bye everyone.